you join us back here for what will surely be an exciting race here, a 29 map race, but of course we gotta do the formation lap, so it's technically a map 30. Now Connor, since you're still with me at this time round, what do you think we're going to get a clean start, or do you think we're going to get some excitement and drama?
I predict drama and heavy drama. I'm actually expecting a safety car very early on, a VSC at the least. Some people are going to be running wide through turn 1 as per usual. Someone's going to lose the front wing at turn 3. And I guarantee at some point in this race we will see a car off in the wall at turn 12.
Okay then, but who's it going to be? Hopefully not you.
Oh, okay, Jeff. Right, rain in 10 to 15 minutes, even though the weather forecast says cloud.
Could it be Jeff just being an idiot like always, or not? And King David and Lee gets disqualified from the formation lap.
I know that Jeff's known for being a bit of a mong anyway. We've seen it over the last few seasons, but yeah, it's not the most confident thing. We might have a few drops of rain toward the end of the race, but, yeah, what I'm quite intrigued about is, knowing the history of New Horizons of the 3 seasons now that we're doing. Every stat, well, every champion stat is at no point in any season has the champion or champion to be relinquished position in the championship standings. Every New Horizons champion has led the standings throughout the entire season.
That's something to keep an eye on then.
Yep. Start recording my footage now.
Okay, and they're all going to learn up to that. Okay, we're back here. The camera's doing a little bit of an idiotic moment. Everyone's waiting for... We are all here. What's the camera doing? The camera's being an idiot. We're just waiting patiently.
You probably get a better camera angle as soon as it starts.
Here we go. We're back here. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and where we go! And McLaren gets a really good start from the back of England. Renault cuts off the Ferrari. Oh, the Williams is going to have a dive bomb moment. Oh, the 14 has been pushed off the grass. It's McLaren versus McLaren here at the back. There's a yellow flag. Oh, the Williams is off into the grass. Into the grass route.
Oh, first Taze and King David are going.
Oh, what a shove! The Williams forced his way past the Alfa Romeo at the back. A little bit forcefully, and that's cost him a position. Oh, but the Williams is struggling for grip. He keeps going into the grass. We're going here at the front. We got Fisher and Blaze here for 4th place. Blaze has had a terrible start to the race. But he's going weaving with Fisher. Is he going to try an inside route into turn 12? No. What was I thinking? You're being a bad man to try. The Ferrari's crashed! Blaze has crashed!
Blaze, my game is retired! Can you believe it? It's happened again!
Nate's crashed! Nate's crashed in the same area!
But no safety car.
They crashed in the exact same area!
Oh, that's actually going to throw a spanner in the works for Ferrari's championship. I wonder who's going to walk away with the fastest lap point today. By the way, drivers that will be finishing in the top 10, you must complete 90% of the race distance, so you need to get over lap 26 to be classified for points in this race.
Okay. 3 people have pitted him for a new nose from the looks of it. Psycho, Zippo and Deranged all pitting. So these guys are going to have a fight with each other.
I'm slowly watching the guys in front of me. They're starting to stretch their legs now. I'm pretty much given up on the win at this point, but I'm pretty strong in 3rd. Blaze actually had a really bad start. The only way my start could have been better is if I was probably about 2 milliseconds faster off the line. Apart from that, the top 3 of us actually got away from the line pretty cleanly, and I'm actually happy that...
I saw that in the background.
I'm happy that my start was clean, and yeah, so far I'm in third, and I'm starting to stretch my legs out a bit now.
I'm going
Settling for the race.
I'm going to shoot you up from it here now, Connor, because it is less than half a second limit here between the front two going into the main straight, and it depends if we can get a better line. Remember, DRS is not activated yet, but it is now though. It's lap 3. Leroy is the fastest person on the track. Yeah, and it is showing he is gaining. But still no DRS apparently. This is the closest fight at the moment. It is still less than half a second. Oh hell, there's a yellow flag. What's happened? It's a McLaren! Not McLaren, it's a Williams! Oh, the Williams of Derange has had a spin at guess what corner?
12. Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
He's nearly a lap down already.
Well, it's going to be a lap down now because he's taken out Bullard in sector 3. He's going to have to pit again for another wing. Oh no, Williams doing badly. I hope we weren't going to get some real life F1.
I just ran over bloody Bollard again, and I've seen well, Jeff again telling me that rain in about 15 minutes. So I'm thinking anyone who's actually started on the mediums might know something, because they can go further. They might actually be able to one stop if the rain does come. Unless people on the softs like myself, we can pit again for another set of softs, and maybe that will.
Car's on Fisher.
Yeah, I'm slowly being caught. I'm well aware of the situation.
As we got a three-way fight here for battle for 6th place, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Going into each other. Oh, there we go, Super. Collins on softs and Fisher's on mediums. Oh, they touch again. God. They keep touching.
I'm going to relinquish that position.
And Collins backed off that position. Playing it safe?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't have a clue what's happening there. We were making contact through turn 4, and I wasn't feeling very comfortable.
There you go.
I've got the proximity arrows, but I couldn't tell where his car was. I didn't want to keep smashing into him. I hope he's not got any wing damage.
While the fight here at the front is going spectacularly. Sippo with the first lap of the race, but he's all the way down in 10th. We got less than, oh here we go, it's 2 tenths of a second now entering sector 3 thanks to that extra DRS zone. That's a stupid place to put a DRS zone if you ask me. But the Ferrari is going to have DRS power on the Renault of King David going across the main straight. The Renault's trying everything in power to that straight stream, but it's not going to be powerful enough. Actually, he's got enough power to keep ahead. But can he still keep ahead into turn 3? It's going to be a tight one. He's going on the outside. Oh, they touched. They touched, but no major damage going forward. But he's still continuing on the inside. He's forced the Renault out. He's forced the Renault out the outside, but all the Renault's kept it on the inside, actually. And now the Ferrari's going to have the inside in this corner, and finally gets past. Oh god, I couldn't breathe there for a moment, but the Ferrari is past. We have a new leader of this race. And now I'm going to breathe. Oh god. Oh, the Renault. Oh, the Williams is off. Oh, that's collision. Oh no, what disaster.
Collision between who?
It was the Williams of Deranged and the McLaren of AG. Pretty much what happened, Deranged made a mistake, went out to the grass again, span off, but then the two people who were battling with each other approached it. Stingy managed to get past him ahead, but the McLaren just ran right into the car.
It's racing, sometimes it happens.
Speaking of racing, the Renault's going to try back at the McLaren. No. I'm telling you, I couldn't breathe like for a moment.
My grip levels are really starting to fall off now. People on the softs better be taking care of their tyres.
We got a yellow flag. Who is that for? I think it's just McLaren pitting. But we still have the main battle. These guys haven't lost any ground to each other at all. They've remained... First and second have remained in the exact same positions this entire time. An exact space apart.
I can see it on the mini-map. They've not got more than about 3 car lengths away from each other.
And that's not far off. It's currently 4 attempts. The question is when people are pitting in for their soft tyres, so yeah, I think pit stop is going to happen. The Renault's going to have DRS here. It's going to be enough to get close. I don't think it's going to be enough. Is it going to try it? Oh no, the Ferrari blocks perfectly. But the Renault gets a much better drive here. I think if they don't pit here, the Renault's going to be all over the Ferrari on the main straight. Are they pitting? No, they're not. It's going to continue on. Can the Renault get a good drive? Oh, yes, it can. It's driving slipstream. DRS going into turn 1. He goes to the outside of the Ferrari. But the Ferrari keeps it on the inside line. But, oh, the line's going to be really close here because it's really close to Gavin. Now the Renault's going to take the outside line again into turn 3. But obviously, since the Ferrari is on the inside line, I mean, he's going to keep it. Excellent defending from the Ferrari and just overall great racing, good spatial awareness from every driver.
Oops, bit too much cover.
Oh no, Collins has crashed.
Nothing to say he's out of the race.
Well, he's currently in last place. And he has a damaged wing. And he currently has a damaged wing now, so he has to pit again, so he's plumb last.
Yeah, he's got to go nearly
another 20 laps before
he'll be classified for points.
Yeah, hello here, but here's the thing though, do you know because how these guys on the Reds have squabbled with each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, Collins will get a time penalty for speeding the pit lane. Fisher, who, remember, started the race on the medium tyres, is within a second on both of them. He's in the fight.
Yeah, because the guys on the softs, they're really going to be struggling now. Our match struggling to stop the car. So this is where the mediums start coming alive.
And there he is, Phil. Now he is all over the back of King, who's all over the back of the Ferrari. No, he's not. He's past the Ferrari on the straight. It's a three-way fight now. Careful you don't trip over each other, guys. The skill in drive, the spatial awareness of these drivers are immense. They're all taking different lines, but the Toro Rosso Fisher can take a much better line since he has more grip than the people on the red tyres. The Ferrari is desperate to get past the Renault before this Toro Rosso appears. I'd be more worried about this Toro Rosso if I were the top two.
Yeah, if they're battling each other, they will end up slowing each other up.
Yeah, but to be fair, Fisher is within the gap between first and third. Yeah, it is half a second. Oh, the Ferrari's tried to cheek one on the inside in the third but last corner, but it's failed, so the Toro Rosso is going to be in it. The Renault's in. King David has pitted into the pits.
Oh, definitely pit stop time now.
Well, see, that's left him at the Ferrari in sitting duck to the Toro Rosso, but the Ferrari does have DRS to help defend. Can't even give him the penalty. They're fighting for position here.
Really annoying.
The Toro Rosso on the outside of the Ferrari, but it's not worked since the Ferrari has the inside line. Oh god, I'm gonna get a drink after this, aren't I? Oh lord.
I think we can cope with the season of this.
I'm just going to make sure that every Friday I bring a cup of water with me from now on.
Yep.
Or some type of beverage.
Tea.
That'll do, they'll keep the energy up. The Toro
Feels like me,
Rosso switching, it's less than a tenth of a second right now, it's on 100th of a second.
Yeah. You need tea or water.
what?
I've had about 8 cans of Monster today.
Here we go, the Toro Rosso the outside into the third DRS zone. Oh, they touch there a little bit. But they're still side by side going into the third but last corner. Not anymore, but the Toro Rosso is trying to switch back. But that didn't work, but the Ferrari is pitted. So we gotta watch out what Fisher does now. How long are those medium tyres gonna last? And as you can imagine, the people on soft tyres changed to them at the... Oh, actually, oh, hang on. Leroy has decided to go from the red tyres to the white tyres.
Yeah, I've done the same. You really will be surprised of how far the hards will go.
You, him and Collins are the only ones on hard tyres at the moment.
Yep, I'm just hoping it doesn't rain. Even if it's like tiny little raindrops. Like till the end of the race.
Collins has crashed out the race!
He's crashed out in P10, but he hasn't finished the race distance to be classified for any points.
Where was the crash?
I don't know.
There it is. I've seen the crash.
Oh, no, to be fair, that if you clip that outside curve, it's an absolute nightmare. I've had incidents there in time trial.
Fair enough. King, the freshly pitted guy, is all over. And at the back of another Toro Rosso, Stingy. It's not the Toro Rosso you want to worry about. And that King, just get past him quickly. He's on 9 lap over mediums. So the only people who haven't pitted in this race so far is the top 3, which is Fisher, and T. Jonas, and Stingy. Did I say that right, Stingy?
Stringy.
Stringy. Oh, the Renault. Oh, that's just been the pit lane for T. Jonas, who finally pits. But the Renault of King David ever so nicely gets through. That's what you call a fight. And the Force India of T. Jonas puts on the hard.
Force India, racing point.
God damn it!
Go. Come on.
He's going to get out! He's going to get out! Oh, he's got
Title
him!
rival from last season.
The title rivals keeping
has not
each other
worked that
handy.
band, although I do have a 5-second penalty to deal with.
He does too.
Oh, sweet.
So the only people who haven't pitted him yet is Stingy and Fisher. So the 2 Toro Rossos haven't pitted yet.
What tyres are they on?
They're both on mediums.
They'll probably be wanting to pit around lap 15, I believe.
I'm going to switch down to the closest fight currently happening on the track, and that is the McLaren of Cyclamich versus the Alpha of Zippo, currently battling for 7th place. Man, they like taking the grass on that curve. The gap is less than half a second. It is half a second actually, because it obviously alternates. Remember, these guys have both pitted, so this is just a straight up fight now. Can Cyclamich keep it ahead? And we're on lap 12 of 29.
Oh dear. Oh my god.
What's up?
Raindrops.
Oh, I see the raindrops. Actually, do I see the raindrops?
Yeah, you know that little glitch flash thing the game does before
Oh,
raindrops
I see it now.
down?
I see them. I see the raindrops.
Because it's cloudy, it might happen a little bit slowly.
Oh, here's the thing. Even if it starts spitting, it makes the track very greasy.
Yeah, that's what I was fearing. Even the slight drop in tyre temperature around here is going to be absolutely lethal.
Oh, then you soon as you say that, the McLaren, Slagovic just loses grip, and he's in the wall, and he's retired from the race. He hasn't retired. He hasn't retired because he's crashed out or anything. He's just retired because he's crashed.
Not really like could do that. Oh, what the hell? What did I see there? Cars in front of me. I believe it's Fishers and Leroy look like they just almost braked in the middle of the straight.
Well, the cars in front of you are Leroy and Stringy. There's a yellow flag. I don't know who it's for. Remember, this main fight battle for third right now, but remember, that Toro Rosso has not pitted. Remember, he's probably going to pit if it starts raining dramatically. Oh, they're touching it. They keep touching. Oh, they touch massively. Oh, that's major contact. So, the Ferrari of Leroy tried to take it on the inside of a corner, but failed. The Toro Rosso cut him off dramatically, which to be fair did cause him to mount the curve a little too much, which caused him to get a 3-second time penalty because he got nudged off from 4 wheels off the track. But it doesn't matter anyway because he's got ahead of the Toro Rosso now.
Oh wow. Sector 3. Starting to get slippy.
Is it? How slippy?
Enough for the back end to step out when you put the power down.
Oh, we better be careful with that. Be careful. We're lap 14 here. So we're nearly halfway.
Whoa. Turn 1 as well. Deadly.
Could it be time for intermediate soon?
No. It's at that weird crossover where it's not wet enough for inters but too wet for the dries. The moment we see DRS disabled is when we're going to see people come in for inters, but unless we start seeing spray come off the tyres, we have no reason to pit. Oh my god, I'm sliding like a greased up penguin.
People are oh god, that's already a quote of the season now, isn't it?
I don't know, I wasn't even thinking about it.
You just said...
I'm getting distracted. I've got my blue son next to me doing a handstand. Get off.
Oh god, this is going in the highlight reel.
Oh, we're doing highlights this season now.
Yeah, I thought I would, just for fun.
Maybe there's something else to do. Better than playing video games all day.
Yeah, I just decided to this season, everyone, at some point in the week, I don't know when about in the week before the next race, obviously, I'll be doing like a highlight of what I consider anyway, the best and funniest moments from the race. So you're slipping around like a penguin. Quote is definitely going in there.
All right, I've probably got a few more lined up throughout the season.
I'm gonna give you a challenge. Make a quote like that every race.
Can't wait for my Monza quote.
Oh god.
We'll have to wait and see. Don't worry, it's not racist or anything.
Xenophobic.
I'm not, mate. No, we're not promoting hatred or discrimination at New Horizons Racing League. We love everybody. We just like to have a bit of banter with some of our drivers.
Yeah, the drivers know it's for good fun. Speaking of good fun, due to the fact that you're very cautious, T. Jonas is all over your tail.
Yeah, our ERS saving as well. I've had to fuel save a little bit as well. Annoyingly, he's going to get DRS.
Yes, he has. Maybe it's not going in the slipstream though.
Yes, Jeff, I'm well aware the tyres need to go the distance. Stop telling me we need to pit for enters then. He's not going to have a move, is he?
Oh, he's going for the move! Oh,
No, shut that off.
he's a
Sorry,
bit.
TJ.
His nose was past your ears though. His nose was there.
Alright, defensive driving 101. Drive the bloody car properly. Oh well, where the hell's that exit speed come from?
It is. Oh, that is looks very, very interesting there.
Felt a little bump, but there was no major contact from either of us at that point.
I don't see any damage on his car or anything, so.
No, I think we just banged wheels because I was pushed onto the runoff. Sorry,
Fair enough,
the
it's just racing.
Stop that.
Are you guys catching them at 4th place?
Yeah, I have no idea why Stringy is slowing down.
Remember, he hasn't pitted yet.
Probably why. Lap 17.
We've
got to be well over half race distance now.
Oh yeah, we're over halfway distance now. The thing is, though, our race leader Fisher hasn't pitted either. We have the fight. Okay, and as you can see, we got a main fight here coming up from 5th place Connor and 6th place T Jonas, and it has caught up to 4th place, who hasn't actually pitted yet. Let's not forget, Neve has the race leader. So are they? Could the Toro Rossos possibly be hoping for intermediates right now?
No idea. The thing is, it's wet, it's a little bit greasy. It's not getting any worse than that. It's not getting heavy.
Remember, you have to pit at least once. You have to change to a different compound of tyre, don't you?
Unless the race is declared wet. Oh, no, I made a mistake.
Oh, yes, you have.
Oh.
And your tyres can be dirty now, so you're going to have even less grip around the corner.
Stringy, hold him up. No, I've got a penalty. Yo.
Yep, I saw that.
My braking points have gone out the window. I need to brake earlier into corners.
Just until your tyres and like on dirt.
Tyres actually feel not too bad. They're sliding a bit, but
That's just
in
because
terms
the
of
weather.
grip, they're perfectly fine.
It's an interesting scenario as a driver when you're in this situation.
Yeah. I was really hoping to stick it to Jesus today. I hope I can come back at him. Oh, is he having a look? I think he's having a look.
He's too far back to have a look. Fisher's in! Our race leader's in the pits!
Wait, Fisher was leading the race?
Yeah, he hasn't pitted yet.
I don't
What's
know,
it
I
going
thought
on
King
to?
David was leading the race.
Ooh, that's interesting. Fisher's put on a
Yes.
set. He's put on a fresh set of reds. And he comes out behind his old rival of Lee. That's not the main fight right now. The main battle is battle for 4th right now. Well, he is not there. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Who is it? I think it might have been
We're sliding.
a McLaren is missing its wing.
Oh,
And the
TJ,
Force
what are you
India.
doing?
Oh, he's
TJ's
made a mistake!
mistake.
It's let the Toro Rosso back through. Can you? Lucky stars, you Toro Rosso.
It's put me back into play. Oh, whoa! What the hell was that?
What happened?
Stringy decided to go surfing.
Did he? I was looking at the other driver, sorry.
Yeah, he started snaking.
I'm just going to just stick with this. Stick with this one then. Remember, Sting is the only one in this race who hasn't pitted yet.
I'm getting held up now. Oh, whoa, bloody hell. Yeah, there's something else keeping that
Fight!
Toro Rosso on the road.
Yeah, I look there.
Yeah, I know. It's not confident enough.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to. Oh, Zippo's pitted.
I've just hit him. For God's sake.
Oh, Fisher's got past Lee on the first corner. What a bang about that. Oh, Stinger's finally pitted. And there you go.
McLaren, get out of the way.
Which he does. So, 9 laps to go. Can Fisher, on those fresh set of reds, catch first place, who is 7 seconds ahead?
Maybe.
I mean,
He's a good driver.
I mean, look what Lewis did with Max in Hungary. It's a similar situation.
What is he doing?
Zippo's
AG,
got no
you're right
counter.
down. Oh, I'm making mistakes left, right and centre now because of my broken front wing.
Remember, a car is allowed to unlap itself.
Yeah, I know. The rules are for this season, you must be able to clear the car ahead within 3 corners. Otherwise, come off the gas. I don't see anyone nearby who he could possibly be racing, so I think
Fisher, the fast lap of the race,
just stays where he's put.
That McLaren is in no man's land. Do you know how we were saying can Fisher catch David in 9 laps? Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I'm going to get taken out in a minute.
well, just in that lap alone, yeah, he's gained by over 4 seconds in 1 lap. Oh, you've made a mistake.
Yeah.
This picture. Oh, even more of a mistake.
Sorry, but I've got a baby trying to climb on my lap at the minute. Oh my god. Yeah, as well, my car with the broken front wing, it is not the nicest car to drive. It's still easy to drive, it's just annoying because I've got to slow down a lot more. So, at this point in the race, you think anyone will be able to do pit stops and go for the fastest lap? Bear in mind, they're probably going to need, I don't know, 20-something second gap.
The only person who can do that without losing a position is Stringy. Dave's left.
Oh, I don't know why. I didn't know he was behind me. It's Zippo who's behind me now.
Oh, by the way, do you know how I said can you catch him within 9 laps?
Yeah, he has, hasn't he?
He's over his tail now, but there is a yellow flag in sector 1.
That was me. I cut across turn 1. Sorry.
Oh, here we go. The Fisher's trying it on the Renault to take the lead. Oh, you don't overtake there. Oh, but he has. Oh my God, that's an overtake. I clap to that. Oh, I clap to that. Oh, Connor, when you see him at all this, when you see the replay of that, jump to lap 22 because that was a spectacular overtake for the race lead.
I'm sure it was. Ooh, stop. Right. I need to be a little bit more gentle on my ERS.
And now Fisher is gonna go. He's just gonna go. Just go. Is Stringy done the same thing as his teammate?
Oh my god.
He has. The Toro Rosso Stringy is fastly wrapping at a fast pace, so watch yourself, Connie. He's behind you by a second.
Yeah, I know. I'm just hoping penalties will come into play. But I think we're actually even penalties. Oh my god, what I'm doing!
Oh, no, that's not gonna help. The Toro Rosso had a little bit of luck. The Toro Rosso has so much more grip than Connor. Oh, he was off the track there. He wasn't even on the track limits there. But yeah, he tried it. I gotta give him that.
Oh my god, no. Keep that planted. Keep that throttle planted.
Oh my god, I can't just struggling from the sounds of it.
No, that's not what I want to be doing, my friend.
Oh, he goes like that. The Toro Rosso just goes past with ease. And you can
I've got
tell...
half the front wing. What are you expecting? A bloody miracle? You're expecting Jesus to come out of the sky or something? Oh, okay. I'm just seeing Stringy's car bunny hop over the curb.
Okay, that's no one will highlight reel. Oh, what are you thinking? Wait, what do you mean you have half a front wing?
I ran into the back of Stringy nearly 8 laps ago.
Because on my screen, you are perfectly intact.
No, I've got an orange front left wing. It's why I'm making so many mistakes. It was my own fault, to be fair. I chose my dry line braking and it just didn't work. I skidded one into the back of Stringy.
Oh,
It was my fault.
I'm seeing it.
But I may need to have a look again because I don't believe I caused any damage to him, let alone any other problems, and I relinquished the position. But I'll look into it with the stewards.
Fair enough.
How long is this light rain lasting?
Ooh,
No.
oh, actually,
Bloody mountains.
do you know what I haven't done yet, Connor?
ERS check.
Oh yes, I haven't done my signature ERS check. Let's see
It
here.
gives you an insight to how drivers are using it. See who's been attacking the most.
Okay,
Who's
that's
trying to keep on the broken front wing.
yeah. Let's have a look at it. Fisher is, he's kind of hovering around them at 50% of the Earth, I think. King has, ooh, that's actually quite a lot actually. I think that's in the 70s, I think. Lee has 100. T. Jonas has somewhere in the 90s. Stringy, I think that's in like the 20s or something. I don't know. The Mercedes of you, I think. What is that? In the 30s?
85.
All right. And Sippo in 7th has, I think, yeah, that looks like around the 20 margin. And last place, currently 8th place, is the McLaren of AG with practically nothing. But anyway, we are on lap 16 now, so I think, congratulations, everyone still in this race will get some points. Am I correct, Connor?
Sorry, I've got Jeff talking to me. Say again.
We're on lap 26 now, so everyone still in this race will get their points, won't they?
They need to complete lap 26, so start lap 27.
Ah, fair enough. Right enough, so follow that rule, viewers.
Hey, it's not a funny rule, it's a real rule that exists, and it's actually been one that's been in demand by the drivers actually for the last 2 seasons. I just thought, oh, probably be fair to people, but having some other thoughts, I don't think it was a bad idea.
Okay. Let's see it. We have 3 laps to go. Can we get some late drama in this race?
Yes, you can. I'm in the box.
Oh, you're going for the fastest lap?
Yeah, I just forgot about my 5-second speeding penalties. Come on, Mercedes, what are you playing at?
You're gonna get lapped. You're lapped.
I don't mind. As long as I finish, I'm probably no lower than I am at the moment.
Oh, you have no chance. Oh, you have like no worries with that regard. The person behind you in 7th place, Zippo, is an entire minute behind you.
So much better. Right, I need to start saving a bit more fuel and DRS if I'm gonna go for this. I believe the fastest laps are 124 something. You could just check it on the graphic and we'll see if I can go and chase it.
I don't even check that.
I think it's on a detail. It's like gap to leader, then it comes up fastest lap.
Oh, here we go. So the fastest lap of this race so far is Fisher with a 124.0. And your fastest lap is 2 seconds slower than that.
Yeah. It is. Bearing in mind that the fastest lap, it was set quite a while ago, so I might have a chance.
Good point. Penultimate lap! Lap 28 of 29.
Right, here we go.
You can tell everyone is racing nice and strong.
Personal best sector 1. Nothing to shout about at the moment.
We've reached a nice calm period of this race just before it ends.
Well, here's one thing we can talk about. Subscribe to the channel and that. We're still open to recruiting drivers. I've got no update on Division 2 for the time being, unfortunately. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, give us a follow on Twitter. As a league, we are actually fairly active on Twitter, so if you see any announcements, probably quicker than we can get them to you in chat. Follow us on Twitter at NHRL Official.
Oh, yellow flag, who is it?
We'll follow you back as well.
Oh, that's interesting. We have the late drama on the last lap of the race. A Toro Rosso has lost his wing. Can you guess which one it is?
Please say it's Stringy.
It's Stringy.
Oh great, just as my fuel light comes on.
Well, he's struggling now. Let your teammate pass, he's in the lead. There you go.
Oh, whoa, oh my god. I just clipped the inside curb at turn 6, I think.
Okay. Half a lap left. Can you overtake Stringy?
Penalties might come into play.
How many penalties
Driving
do
in
you
front.
have?
Oh, come on.
5. Oh, he's decided to cut the corner massively. 4, 3. I know that you're going on with that to Connor, but we're going to go to our race leader, who is going to come round the pit line Is this his first race, Connor?
Oh my god, come on, come on, come on. I
But
was
it
trying to
is
back that might come back to bite
Fisher
me.
crosses the line to win the first race of season 3. That's how it's done.
Yes,
Oh.
I got him!
Yeah, you got him.
By 9/10.
Yeah, we're going, well, 2 seconds.
Oh, bloody hell.
We're going
I
to
think that was 9/10 on the line, Ben. King David, coming in second. Honestly, not a bad debut from these guys. Tails probably not
Leroy
having the best race.
crosses the line and hits the wall.
That frustration.
And 4th place, coming round the last corner, is Team Jonas.
Zippo. Oh wow, these guys are trying. Oh, I thought they were trying to do a formation throughout the final corner. A little weave there from TJ. I guess he's happy with that.
Yeah, an unserved penalty.
I love this league.
We're just waiting
Low
for
numbers.
one more.
Great racing.
Yeah, but we got more numbers now, and it still chopped off an even more interesting race, didn't it?
Yep, AG rounds final corner. He does come home, claiming the points, so points will only be awarded for today from 8th to 1st, and fastest lap, we're going to have to check that in the standings.
I think that's clearly official, though. Oh, I got a trophy. There is our podium as perfection in a nutshell for Ring, who spots at number 19 on his Toro Rosso. And that is how you win a race in this league. What a race it was, Connor.
I'll tell you what, I would not have called those constructors to be on the podium.
What, Ferrari,
chance.
Toro Rosso and a Renault?
Yeah, where's the Mercedes? Where's the Mr. Blobby car? Where's everyone from last season gone? Where's our pace gone? We need ballast back.
Hey, that
Sorry,
is our
but-
race done. Fisher wins
do
the
you wanna
race from
do,
6th on the grid.
Do you want to do podium interviews? Maybe try to get the guys in?
Yeah, so I'll try. But anyway, guys, let's go and see you all in the post-race interviews. You join us back for this post-race interview after a scintillating race for an opener. Wow. Unfortunately, I'm not joined by all of the podium people as King David has not joined us, but I am joined by 3rd place and 1st place. So I'll obviously go as I normally do from 3rd to 1st. So 3rd place, I believe it was you, Lee, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
So how was that race in your opinion?
Well, start was decent. I mean, pre-race it said there was not going to be rain, so I just went about the normal way, but turned out there was going to be rain, and wow. First stint was a bit, well, I think what happened, I think the reason King David bet me was because, I mean, Fisher, I mean, he just made everything quick today, so I played him. David, I mean, he picked the lap early, and I was so slow on the soft tires on my in lap, so I think, yeah, just King David jumped me, and I think, you know, I was just trying to not put it in a wall. I did eventually get wing damage, but I think if I didn't, I could have caught King David. As you saw at the end, I was catching him by like 2 seconds after or something. So.
Okay, speaking of that, and obviously before the pit stops, you and King had a amazing battle. You kept it nice and clean too. Did you find it as enjoyable as it was for us to watch?
Yeah, I found it enjoyable. I mean.
Alright, do you have a question for him, Connor?
No, I just want to say it was absolute beautiful racecraft from the top of your top 3 guys that got away off the line. I should probably say top 5. Absolutely solid, and I'm actually really proud that you kept it clean and you guys were quick. Of how close you were pulling against each other, I was watching that, and I'm actually really proud you kept it clean.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for that. We're gonna move on to our race winner. So Fisher, you've won the opening race of the season. How does it feel?
It's good, yeah. Obviously, I made the decision pretty early in qualifying that I was sticking with the medium tyre. I wasn't coming back out on the soft. I did a practice run on the soft in qualifying just to see where I'd be, and I kind of saw the sectors coming together, and I knew that I was probably the quickest guy out there. Australia's a track that I really enjoy, so yeah, it was good for me. Obviously the race, just tried to keep it clean. I know I'd get past the soft runners when the tyres started to die, and I knew the soft tyre was, as soon as I heard it was going to rain, I thought, okay, well, I'm on the best tyre for the rain, I guess. And then, yeah, just kind of enjoyed it from there. It was a good race, and I managed to had quite a bit of pace. I caught up with the top runners pretty quick, and I got released from the other people and just kind of kept coasting up to the back of them, and then just sat behind and waited for them to kind of do what they needed to do and come into the box. I didn't really want to hurry past them or anything. I didn't want to risk any damage. So, yeah, I'd say it was a pretty strong race for myself. I'm quite happy with it, and hopefully we can continue the winning streak a little bit.
Yes, that will be a good one. Your teammate did the same strategy as you, but today didn't really work out as well for him. Did we guys?
He got wing damage with a back marker, so
Oh, did
he
he?
had to pit. Otherwise, it would have. Yeah, and he struggled a little bit when the rain started to come down because it wasn't. I wouldn't say the rain was even that bad. It was more graphical than actual sort of anything else. It didn't really have that much of an effect, I don't think. I mean, I set my fastest lap when it was raining, so. And even when the rain started to come down and I was in the medium tyre, I was still setting personal best. So, it's a bit of a weird one.
Yeah, it's on those moments as a racer you don't really know what you're gonna do if it's wet enough for inters or just stick on the dry. But clearly, your strategy to start in the mediums was the right one because you were lightning quick, perfectly went past King at the end with a unbelievable overtake, I must say.
I wasn't too sure if I wanted to go for that overtake where it was, but I kind of said, you know, screw it, see what happens, and I was kind of wincing as I went around the corner whether there was going to be, obviously I've not raced with many of these guys before, so I was kind of wanting to see, would he give me room, wouldn't he? He left me a really nice, just enough room. It's still fair, so I can't really complain too much with it. But yeah, it was a good move, and I managed to just pull away. I think I just had a lot more grip at that part of the race than anyone else. So.
Fair enough. Do you have any words for him, Connor?
Well done. I really appreciate everyone turning up tonight, and thanks for turning up and everything. At your pace, lightning. Be bloody proud of that because you managed to beat some really good in our league. So I hope all the best for you the rest of the season.
Cheers, man.
Excellent. Well, thank you for joining us up here in the gantry. Fisher, make sure you practice in because Bahrain shall be next.
I'll keep practicing. Don't worry about it, guys.
Oh yes. Anyway, thanks for joining us.
No problem at all.
Right. So, Connor, from 1 to 10, what do you rate that race from your perspective?
Easily an 8. There's minor dull points, but the racing that we had in compensation was absolutely incredible. The guys can stick around for next week, and we've still got more drivers coming in, and if anyone is interested in joining us, we still have vacancies. So please, if you think you're quick enough, hit us up. You might walk away with a prize at the end of the season. Still.
Yes. Well, as you heard me in that post race interviews, Bahrain is next. Are you excited for that one, Connor?
I'm loving this already.
Oh yes, he's ready to go. Well,
Right, Austin, calm down.
Okay then. Well, anyway, that shall be the end of this recording and a very, very excitable opening race of Season 3. New Horizon this series is going to be quite something. You want to say goodbye, Cameron?
See you in Bahrain. It's going to be that.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been your host of Game Things, and see you all in Bahrain.